There's a global investigation underway this morning into how a prominent businessman escaped from house arrest in Tokyo. Former Nissan Chairman Carlos Ghosn was being held on financial misconduct charges when he fled Japan and ended up in his native Lebanon. Elizabeth Palmer is in London, where she's following the remarkable downfall of a man once considered an icon of the auto industry. Elizabeth, good morning. From icon to a kind of infamy here. The story seems too incredible to be true.
You know, it could be a movie. In fact, it probably will one day be a movie. This is the man who, until 2018, was really a rock star of the business world. And he has pulled off in the last few days one of the most daring and mysterious disappearing act of modern times, in spite of being under almost constant surveillance. By the time Japanese prosecutors arrived at Carlos Ghosn's house in Tokyo on Sunday, the man himself had vanished. He flew from Japan through Istanbul on a private jet and then on to Lebanon, where friends say he's holed up in a house in Beirut. So how did Ghosn, who's around 5'6", slip away?
There are claims that he escaped with a band who was playing in his building, the time that he hid in a double bass case.
If so, it would be a dramatic turn in what had been a spectacular career. Carlos Ghosn was a titan in car manufacturing, CEO of both Nissan in Japan and Renault in France. He rubbed shoulders with heads of state and was considered a visionary until in 2018, Japanese authorities arrested him for financial misconduct. The affair grew into a scandal in Japan, which hurt both Nissan's brand and its business. Meanwhile, Ghosn had posted more than $8 million in bail and was waiting for his trial in Tokyo under video surveillance with no access to computers or his passports. His lawyer, Junichiro Hironaka, told reporters he was dumbfounded by his client's escape, though Ghosn had made it clear he didn't trust the Japanese courts.
The argument that he's been making is that he's getting an unfair trial, he's been mistreated, he's been denied access to his wife, etc.
For the moment, Beirut looks like a safe haven for Ghosn, who's from a Lebanese family. In Lebanon, he is much admired as a local boy who made very good, and now turns out to be an escape artist, too. Interpol has now issued a request for the Lebanese police to arrest Ghosn, though so far there's been absolutely no action on that request. And his lawyers have announced that he'll hold a news conference in Beirut next Wednesday, where we may actually get to hear whether or not he did escape in a double bass case.
Wow, very interesting stuff. Elizabeth Palmer for us in London, thank you. Guess he'd rather be on the run than face the financial misconduct
I guess he
charges.
didn't feel like he could win, but as you were saying, I think in Japan, the conviction rate is like 99%.
Yeah, the Wall Street Journal reported, of indictments, 99% of the people are convicted, and he said he couldn't get a fair trial there. But I mean, it is a little alarming when someone as powerful he is decides to run from justice. Yeah.